Testing 1, 2, 3. Cool. So at the moment I'm just going up through Clifton, picking up some areas that I don't have on my way to Raton in New Mexico. Taking a scraper. It's 90,000 pounds of scraper on a triple lowboy, and hauling it behind a W900 Camworth, 625 horsepower with dual drives, 300 gallon tanks. And I normally wouldn't take this sort of trailer up through these areas, but I haven't got this road through from whatever it is, up into Clifton in Arizona, and then across the border into New Mexico on towards Raton. This corner, little bit up along through this road here, has never had a call for me to come up here before. So yeah, I've just decided I'd do that. And currently rocking the winter pack. I do have the winter physics in there, but it doesn't seem to do a great deal. So yeah, I don't know that they've actually implemented it as hard as what they should have, because I haven't felt like I'm sliding out anywhere. Don't have any dramas stopping. I'm assuming that this is salt or something. Maybe granite? I don't know. Crushed rock? Who knows? Bit hard to tell when you've got the winter mod on. Everything's very similar. They could be cutting up timber for all I know. Big mine of some form. Gravel, blue metal and gravel. There was like 900 people on the server when I pardon me, when I logged in this morning. Don't know how many are in at the moment. But if you're watching the stream, feel free to jump on the Discord. It's in the comments or in the title or whatever. Say g'day. If you're driving, if you play this truck sim, maybe we can hook up and get a bit of a convoy going. I don't do Facebook, and I don't do the YouTube chat. It distracts me too much. Getting dark, about 20 past 6 in the evening, and with the winter pack on, it gets darker earlier than what it would if it was not on. I'm from Brisbane, Australia. And I prefer to drive ATS than ETS too. Euro trucks just, I don't know, they're just, I think it's more to the trailers. Don't particularly like the brands of their trucks either, and the way that you do them. I mean, living in Australia, we get trucks more like what you have in ATS, but we do have a lot of cab overs here, the European brand cab overs. But if it was my choice, I'd be over the moon if they'd add the K200 to ATS, and well, add the K200 to Euro trucks, and you know, I'd probably spend more time there as well. But I do have both, and I do drive both from time to time. But I spend more time here in ATS. The trucks, even stock, sound better than those wet farts you get from the Euro trucks. You got to add mods and whatnot to get better engine sounds. But in most cases, as soon as you go online, all that goes out the window. And I prefer to play online rather than offline. That's just a personal thing. I think I like the interaction with real people rather than AI. Although it's a bit of a lonely trip, this one. As you can see, I'm there all by myself. I do say g'day to everybody that I pass. I look at them and see if they've, you know, if they haven't got a transport company name or something in that in where that blue text is up there, in that section just there. It's not much point talking to them. 9 times out of 10 they haven't set up their microphone or anything else like that. So I tend to talk to the people that have got some sort of transport company. Now I actually have a virtual trucking company, or a VTC on Truckers MP, and it's Targs Transport. I've got a couple of people in it at the moment. So I've been, even though I've been playing ATS for many years now, off and on, sometimes more than others. It's one of those things that, you know, I either do it or I don't, and it's a little bit relaxing for me. Even though I've been in for a long time, I've never bothered with setting up a VTC online. I've always just had Targs Transport, but recently one of my sons decided he wanted to play as well, and consequently, well, I better get in here and get some fuel. I'm below half, quarter of a tank of fuel at the moment. No, it's not the best place to go in, because it's probably still sticking out on the road out there. But we'll get some fuel. Not bad price, $2.28. It's about $1 cheaper than what it was the last lot of fuel I got. Okay. And I'll be a little bit more cautious. I can't see anybody in my list there, so I don't really need to worry about stopping and looking and whatnot. I didn't have the list up earlier on today, and just basically pulled straight out in front of a guy. Luckily we didn't hit. I was going fast enough that I got across the other side of onto my side of the road before he came through. I think he swerved a little bit to miss the back end of my trailer, but I apologised straight away. With a bad call on my part. I was distracted talking to somebody else in another Discord. Anyway, bit of an idea what you can't really see much in the night time, but that's to the back of my truck there. Okay. Get back in here because, well, not much point showing you what my truck looks like in the dark. I'm a bit of a realist as well. I prefer to drive from the cabin. Some people like to drive like this, in an F2 view. It doesn't do it for me. Yeah, you can see more of the road or what you've got coming up, but a little bit yawny and tired today. Probably the last time I drive for a couple of weeks, because I'll be going away shortly. Haven't been away and done any work since the beginning of October last year, so it's been a bit of a long haul. I had a bit of an accident at work and got injured, and thankfully the injury was fixed with surgery, and have pretty much, well, there is a little bit of a remnant. There's a scar and feels a bit weird, but hopefully when I get back to work it'll be all good. So I'm going to take a punt and say that we've passed into New Mexico, going by the type of road and the scenery on the edge of the road. And if we haven't already passed into New Mexico, I'm pretty sure that it won't be far along. I didn't see a sign saying welcome to New Mexico, but that doesn't mean there wasn't one. Punt and say that's a railway line. Looks like I've been up this section of the road before. Definitely in New Mexico. Walberts or Walmart, if you want to use the proper name. G'day, buddy. Yeah, a lot of them don't talk. A lot of them just key the microphone up. In a lot of cases, most of the roads I've driven on, I've been whizzing through and picking up ramps and things like that. Obviously didn't get all of that road before, but next time I drive along that road, along this road, I'll not go down because the ramp's been collected. Hey brother, how you going?
For sure there, driver.
Yeah, buddy, you have a good one, eh? Take it, safe tracking.
10-4 for you too.
And others, well, yeah. Hey buddy, how you going? Have a good one.
Come back?
No. Yeah, don't worry about that. I have been known to fall asleep while I've been doing this. Kind of the same sort of thing as as driving. Oh look, shooting star. And another one. By the way, I have not run any money cheats. The money I have has just been fully earned through playing the game. I do like the micro game of the truck manager side of thing. And oh, look at that one. 2 of them. 3. Wow. Anyway. I do like to play the micro game that's in this with the running the dispatch manager. I have all of the garages in most cases I've got at least 3 drivers in each garage, and in a lot of them I have 5 drivers, all with their own trucks, and I have a lot of trailers that are spread out. I have nearly all of the dealerships. There's a couple that I don't have, purely because, well, I don't really need them, but you know, I haven't obviously been to those locations to get them either. So yeah, last count I think I have like 154 odd drivers, which obviously means I got 154 trucks, and I have about 80 trailers, and there's only like 4 of those that aren't in use all of the time. So, and they're usually ones that I run around with. The trailer I've got on the back of here with the scraper on it is my trailer. So I have the triple that's on the back here. I have a double in the same thing, and I have another low boy that doesn't have a dolly at the back, and I have a quad dog trailer, and what is called over in the US as a B double. It's not what we in Australia call a B double. I mean, the B double here is in the game is just 2 short basic like 24-foot trailers or boxes, because there's dry van, so it's like 2 20-foot boxes on it. But it is a B double configuration, where you have an A trailer and a B trailer, but in Australia we have a 20 up front and a 40 out back. So our A is a 20 and the B is a 40. Also have a skeleton trailer that's I think a 353 footer, but it's a double. So in here in Australia it would be classified as a super B double, and there's limited places you can use it. But then we also have road trains over here where you can haul 4 of those trailers at a time. Again, limited locations where you can use them. Mostly outback, you know, around outback Queensland, outback New South Wales, most of Northern Territory, most of South Australia, and you can get pretty much, you'd probably say pretty much all of Western Australia as well, that you can have the road trains.
Howdy.
G'day buddy, how you going? Have a good one, eh?
Howdy, partner.
You guys take it easy.
How's you too, man. Safe travels.
Yeah, man. I'm getting off here.
All right, bro.
Oh, I managed to miss the stop sign. As I was saying, the Kenworth K200, my favourite truck. What I used to drive for a while in real life. So, yeah, I'm familiar with it. It's like second home sort of thing. And drove a 908 as well. So I do have a pack. It's brought out by RTA that allows you to drive those vehicles, but they're offline mods only. Okay, what's our mate doing? Have we got ghost mode going on? And I'm going to take the hardest parking there is at this particular yard. Might have cut myself a little bit short in room here. Yeah, I did. That's okay. There we go. We'll get rid of that box as well. Get rid of that mirror because I don't use them. Truck's got mirrors on it, so why should I put extras on? Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully they accept this. Sometimes they don't. Like that time. And it then becomes very difficult because you've got this little dolly at the back that usually goes its own path and anywhere it feels like. Which is what it's done. So I've got to try and sneak the back of the trailer over a bit. Okay, so I did get it. It's a very fine location that they've got it on here. Okay. Okay, so what I'm doing is taking highest paying cargo from the town I'm in. So this one's off up to Farmington. It's only worth $37,000, but it's $112 a mile. I could make more money out of this one, but I have to go further to make that money. So this is the best way. I would end up doing more jobs, but yeah. Now, just gonna have a bit of a look at what's going on here, where the load is. Now it's from here, so it's going to I'm going to have to leave and come back in because, yeah. Because I doubt that I can, well, I might be able to do it. It'll probably tell me to park in the same place I was just then. And let's just have a quick sticky beak. Yeah. So I'm actually going to leave the yard. And come back in. I'm going to go round the block, come in from the other end. Hopefully I'll get a better angle. Okay. Oh look, they turned my truck around for me. So this one's going to Farmington to Plaster and Sons. Plaster and Sons is usually a decent place to get into. And it's 328 miles. And they want me to come out the opposite direction. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. Sociable buggers. So, how are we going? Trip distance. Okay, I've got 1,500 miles of fuel. Period, theoretically. Okay, so get on a bit of a straight road and okay, so slash fix, and that'll fix up that damage I got in the depot. What have we got there? System player has been kicked. Okay. Yeah, I might just pull over on the side of the road just here before the on-ramp and have a bit of a sticky beak at what roads are available versus what roads I've not covered. Oh, I should have got that one. As a matter of fact, I will. Which means I've got to do a U-turn, but it's alright. Got nobody in game anywhere near me, so just about the best place to do it. I mean, this could bite me in the ass coming up here as well, but ah, crap. I have taken made a bad choice before, and I went to a yard to drop off a machine like this. Actually, I had a transformer on the back that I picked up from anyway somewhere, Denver I think, at the airport, and I carted that all the way to Sand Point where I was supposed to drop it off at one of the places in Sand Point or thereabouts, and I missed the yard that I was supposed to drop it off at, and I went, oh hang on, looks like there's a bit of a road up the top there and it's got a loop at the end of it. So I went up there. I didn't know it was the top of a mountain to a timber mill, not a timber mill, but a loggers camp. And yeah, I got most of the way up. I just didn't get all the way up because, well, 125,000 pounds of transformer plus my trailer and my truck. It worked out at 175,000 pounds all up. Dirt roads, and I just couldn't get any traction. Up a hill, through twists, bumps and rough, yeah, and I got stuck. So only option I could do was take a tow, which popped me back at the nearest repair centre, which was, I think, about 120 miles away. So another 20 minutes of driving and I was back where I should have been. I went in where I had to go, dropped off my load and kicked that one up to experience. Picked up another, selected another load, and you wouldn't believe it, I had to go up there but to grab a, what was I grabbing? A log loader. But going up there empty and coming out loaded was a lot easier than trying to pull the transformer up there. Tend to drive with the tab box open, showing who's around, so that if I need to I can use both sides of the road, especially when you're hauling these long fat trailers. And I'd hate to be on the wrong side of the road and have somebody run into me because of it, or because I didn't know that there was somebody there and I was being lazy in the way I was driving, going too quick, that sort of thing. Man, I've been driving down and the box has saved me a few times because I know there's someone coming. Apart from me knowing to be on the right side of the road, I get wary as to whether or not the other person's on the right side of the road. Yes, I've got traffic violations turned off because, well, it's a game. I don't want to do the traffic light simulator thing. I mean, these roads probably really aren't suitable for this size trailer, but why let that stand in the way of a bit of fun? Oops. Sorry, signpost. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go around there much faster. Pretty much about the only reason I'm going to meet up with anybody is if they're out filling in their unexplored roads themselves. No idea what that is. So below a half a tank, I usually top her up. However, I've got 97 miles to go. I'm fine. So I think this is the second heaviest load in the game, apart from the special activity single player loads. Because I'm pretty sure that the Transformer's the heaviest, and that makes this one, and it's 125,000 pounds. This one's 118,000 pounds. gonna have to have a lunch break shortly. Okay, we've got a trucker somewhere around. Probably where I'm going to drop off my load. Yeah, I'm gonna do it the easy way. Yeah, that'll do.